DeMik and I serve as a member of the Southeastern District Disaster Task Force Response Team. Welcome to Module 6 of the Southeastern District Disaster Planning and Preparedness Module Series. Each day we hear stories about disasters occurring throughout the world, and as Christian congregations, we can respond in many ways. However, we cannot wait for a disaster to happen. We need to take action now. Consider the ways you and your congregation can help prevent, prepare, respond, and recover from a disaster. Plan now to serve as God's loving presence as we reflect on His promise in Matthew, "I am with you always." In Module 6, you will learn how to access the numerous websites that are available for you and your congregation. Module 6 is a reference module of over 30 websites, along with a brief description about what can be found at that site. To do some preliminary sorting for you, we have divided it into categories that we have found helpful. The first page contains 9 church-related websites ranging from national to district organizations. All of the sites have sections that deal with both the preparation before a disaster and response and recovery after the fact. The second page is a listing of 10 government and private organization websites that focus primarily on meeting needs in a disaster recovery. A few deal with disaster preparedness as well. The third page has 4 major groups: volunteer organizations with 5 websites, congregational preparedness with 2 websites, school preparedness for churches with schools and preschools with 1 website, and spiritual care with 2 websites. The volunteer organization sites and the spiritual care sites deal primarily with responding and recovery stages of a disaster. The school and congregational preparedness sites obviously address getting prepared before a disaster strikes. We encourage you to take the time to explore various sites. Become familiar with those that can be helpful to your congregation's specific needs and your geographical area. Download and use those materials available to assist in prevention, preparation, response, and recovery. The resources will only be helpful if you know where to go for answers when needed. It is our hope that you will use these references before a disaster strikes instead of waiting until you need them. Once you have completed Module 6, you will be on your way to being able to respond to a disaster, and you are encouraged to complete the other 5 modules. As God's baptized people, you are Christ in action and can serve as the presence of God by bringing the gift of hope and healing to those who may be suffering. May God bless you in this important ministry of mercy.